Okay, so I am super excited. I've been sworn to secrecy until today, but Seint is going to be releasing these 5 new lip tints along with this lip whip. So I'm going to show you what they are. Okay, so this is one of the lip tints. So you can see the color through here. This one is pinky and it's got just a really nice applicator, and these are not lip stains. So they aren't gonna necessarily stain your lips, but I have been told that when you wear them for a little bit, you will get a little bit of color that kind of lingers. So after you've been wearing them for a while and you've eaten and taken drinks and all that kind of stuff, you will still be able to see a hint of the color even after the fact, which is really nice. So they have 5 different colors that they're releasing in this lip tint, and each of them is kind of modeled after one of our lip and cheek colors, but the colors aren't going to be identical. So I was thinking I would actually swatch the lip tint along with the color that it's kind of mimicking in our lip and cheeks, just so you can kind of see how they compare and the difference between them, and then I'll obviously try them on as well. So I'll start by removing what I have on my lips currently. And then we'll go ahead, we're gonna start with this pinky one. So let's just do a little swatch here. See it kind of comes out, obviously it's like a glossy shade. And I will put this on my lips as well to show you. So this is kind of me going on really light with this color. And then obviously I can go a lot more bold and have more color. So I have a nice, ooh, that's pretty, a nice pretty bright pink. So this one is actually supposed to be mimicking or similar to Pinky Promise. And let me just show you what that one looks like. So you can see very similar colors. Obviously this one I think is a little bit darker. Super, super pretty, both of them. So I just have to show you. So I just wiped them off my hand. Pinky Promise is pretty much gone, but you can still see a little bit of the remnants of Pinky. So that just kind of shows you that it's not a lip stain specifically. They call it a lip tint because they don't want to add any confusion, but you can definitely see that color is going to be a lasting color for a while. Okay, so next up, we've got the color Berry. Oh yeah, you can see, I'm kind of worried because I feel like my lips are you can see because I wiped it off, you can still see the color, and some of these are gonna get darker, so hopefully it doesn't make it confusing when I'm putting them on. So this one's called Berry, and this one is supposed to be mimicking, I'm gonna put it right below the Pinky Promise. Oh, that's pretty. This one is supposed to be kind of modeled after one of our fan favorites. It's called Lolly. Let me hurry and grab that, hold on. Okay, so this right here is gonna be a swatch of Lolly. So you can see that they are quite different. Lolly is a very sheer like color, but Berry is obviously a little bit more bold and has a little bit more color pigment payoff. So let me just try this one on my lips. I'll try to go really light at first, just to show you a lighter version. And obviously it has that little bit of stain from Pinky Promise underneath it. That's kind of it, a little bit lighter. And then I'll go on a little bit more bold. Oh. Kind of making a mess here. All right, so this one is the Berry, super pretty. Yeah, you can definitely see the staining even when I take it off. So hopefully it doesn't taint. Like I said, these other colors, I'm trying them on for you. So the next one I'm gonna show you, this one's called Cherry. This one is supposed to be mimicking our shade called Pop. So let me put the swatch of this one. There, this one's gonna be more of a red, obviously. I put it on my lips. That's a pretty color as well. And then let me show you its swatch next to Pop. Okay, so this one is Cherry. That's what I've got on my lips. And then this one right here is Pop. So you can definitely see the similarities there. Really great red shade. So this next one, this is called Poppy. And this one is supposed to be similar to our shade Venice that we have, which is a really popular one. Venice tends to be a little bit more of like a coral to it. So you can kind of see it has some warmer tones to it with both of these. So this one right here is Poppy, And this is Venice, which is kind of mimic after. So let's go ahead and put this one on. Yeah, you can see right away, this one's definitely a warmer tone than some of the others that I've put on. That is a super pretty color. Again, some of these are gonna look really dark because there's kind of a dark base right now because of all the other colors I've put on, but that is also super pretty. So this one is Poppy. So this last one is called Jam, and this one is modeled after Black Cherry, which has been a favorite of so many for so long. Black Cherry is one of those that looks really intimidating in the tin because it's so dark, but is the most beautiful berry color. So let me show you this one's swatch. So this one's called Jam, and this is it in comparison to our Black Cherry Lip and Cheek. So I feel like this one almost has more red or brown hues, whereas this one's a little bit more purpley. So let's go ahead and hear the squeaking as I'm opening it. So yeah, this one's gonna be more of a deeper berry color. Still got some red coming out. Some of that could be the colors underneath, but that's really pretty as well. Okay, so just to show you again, you can see that these all will leave some color residue even after you've wiped it off, which is nice because again, it's not specifically a lip stain, but it definitely has some lasting power, as you can tell. And it doesn't have a scent or a taste to it, but like it's not supposed to, but I can tell there's something there. It doesn't taste like a normal lipstick, which is kind of nice. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna show you is this lip whip. So this right here, so it comes out clear. Let me just push it here. Comes out clear, and it has, you can kind of see, it's kind of like a curved like tip. So it's like nice, it kind of molds to your lips. But this is just like a super hydrating, like, I don't know, not a gloss, not a balm, it's a lip whip. I don't know. It's kind of that same idea though, but it gives you just super, super hydrated lips. As you can see, none of that color is coming off onto the lip whip container. This is just stained from all those other colors I put on, but how pretty is that? So if you wanted to like put some of those colors on and wipe them off and then add the lip whip, it actually is really pretty. But yeah, so this is just super hydrating. This is a great lip mask. This is just gonna keep your lips super soft, super moisturizer, like just the ideal thing. And I'm definitely someone who likes a glossy finish. I'm not someone who likes to go with matte lips. And so this is kind of the type of thing that I love because I always will put a color on my lips, but then I always top it off with a gloss or something. And so I really love this one for that. So this will be really great to have. Something else I also wanted to mention, which I forgot, is that a lot of people also use these tints as a like blush color. So you can put these on as a blush. You just want to go super light because you can see that they obviously can go on kind of bold, but that's another use that you can use these for, just like all of Seint stuff. Super versatile. But all of these are coming out on Tuesday, April 29th, so in just a few more days. So this is just kind of a sneak peek, but they are all going to be available starting on Tuesday. All 5 of these tints along with the lip whip. And then they also have a Mother's Day bundle that is coming out as well, which I'm wearing all the colors for. So this is just a quick sneak peek to the Mother's Day palette. It's called Sugar and Cream, Cream and Sugar, I think. But I have all the colors on today. Absolutely beautiful palette. I have a tutorial coming, that's why I'm wearing all the colors, so be on the lookout for that. But this bundle, this Mother's Day bundle, along with all these lip tints and the lip whip, are going to be available on Tuesday. So be sure to mark your calendar and set your alarm because these are really exciting. These are really good. I'm super excited about these lip tints and the lip whip. And then this bundle is such a good deal and such a beautiful combination of colors. So keep an eye out for the tutorial, set your alarm, and be ready to go on Tuesday. And then since we're talking about the makeup, if you are interested in getting color matched, I can help match you to your perfect shades, help you know exactly what colors to get started with. So I will go ahead, I will leave a link below with all of that information, and I can help you get started if you're interested.